Why hello, today we are going to do mermaid makeup. Hey there my makeup junkies, so today we are going to do a mermaid makeup. So I would have liked it on a bigger, better headpiece, but I didn't have time. So we're doing this instead, just something simple on the eyes, but I will show you how to do this lovely, I feel like the wig hides more of it, but you can see along here, this lovely mermaid makeup. So don't forget, if you like this video, to give it a big thumbs up, to subscribe if you hadn't already, and I hope you enjoyed doing this makeup look if you do decide to do it for Halloween. It was quite fun with all the glitter and the eyelashes, so it is a really fun look to do, and this is how I did it. Okay, so I've already put my foundation on because I figured we'd get that out of the way, and I did a little bit of contouring as well. So because I've already done that, and just ignore my hair, this guy will not lay flat. So to protect all of this right here from your eyeshadow, I'm just going to take a translucent powder. Any one will do, and I'm going to take that and just put it right here. Don't worry, we're all going to dust this away a little bit later. But this will help protect what you already have going on down here. So as you can see, it's kind of powdery and white. Alright, and I'm just going to prime my eyes, and I'm using the LORAC Behind the Scenes Eyeshadow Primer. Now I'm going to take the LORAC, this is the Afterglow palette, which is this guy right here. I'm going to start off with this nice turquoise blue right here. I'm just going to take a brush. I'm going to start right on the inside corner, probably about a quarter of the eye. Okay, the next color I'm going to go in is this darker blue that's right here. I'm just going to use the same brush. I'm going to start playing that darker color right on the center, blending that all the way back to the rest of the eyelid, ending right at the crease. I'm going to take a little bit of this lighter turquoise right here and just kind of blend that into the darker blue. Now I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay, the Electric palette. I'm going to go in with this purple, which is the Urban color. So I'm going to take a little bit of this. I'm going to start on the outside here, and I'm going right over the blue on that outer corner here, and then I'm going to start working it into the crease. I'm taking it, I'm bringing it out to a point, and then also kind of bringing that up. So I've got this nice little V on the outer corner. Now before I start blending too much and adding more fun color, I'm going to go back to my LORAC Afterglow palette, and I'm going to go in with this pink highlight right here, and I'm just going to take that, go right underneath the whole eyebrow. It's not very dark, so you can do that with this color. So still using the LORAC Afterglow palette, I'm going to take this purple, and this one's a little bit lighter, or it's quite a bit lighter than the Urban from the Electric palette. Take a little bit of that. I'm going to go right over the crease. I'm going to just do a nice little fade. Now I'm going to just blend it in really quick, just to really soften up that look. Now, just because I like to add lots of color, I'm going to go in with this palette right here. I have no idea what this one's called. Sorry, but I'm going to take just a little bit of the ransom. I'm going to go right in that corner. Just darken it up, and then also taking a little bit of the fishnet. Gotta use fishnet in a makeup look, and just slightly go on that outside, and this has that kind of nice, has a little bit of an iridescence to it, so that will work nicely. Going in with this palette again, I am also going in with this bright blue, the Peaceful. I'm just going to put just a little bit in the inner corner to really brighten it up. Going to go in with the Urban Decay, the 24/7 eyeliner pencils, and this is in the color Electric, and I'm going to take that, going to go right along the lash line all the way across, and I'm going to take same brush that I used the blue, and I didn't put any more product, and I'm just going to use that, whatever's left on the brush, and just smudge that Alright, I also lined slightly in the inside. Now I'm going to take the black velvet. This is the 24/7 Glide On pencil. I'm just taking a little bit of black velvet and just going in the little bit of the waterline, in the lash line, just on the outer corner. Gonna go back in with the electric palette, and this is the purple, the color Urban. I'm going to drag some of that under here. Start blending it in with the blue. I'm gonna take that same electric Urban Decay, the Glide On pencil. I'm going to line the top. I'm not worried about it getting like a perfect line, so I'm going to take the brush here and I'm going to smudge that in. Okay, so now we're going to do my eyebrows, and since I'm wearing a blue wig, I'm going to go in with the electric palette, and this is in the Gonzo. This is very blue right here, and I'm also going to be using the Chaos, which is the darker blue. So I'm going to be going in with these two colors. I'm going to start with the Gonzo. I'm just going to start filling in the brows a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take the Chaos, and I'm taking that darker blue and putting it on from the arch on down to the tail. Also taking that and bringing a line right underneath. Okay, so I'm going to use, this is the Makeup Forever, this is the Artist Liner, and this is in the 1-22 or 22. I'm taking that, and I'm also going to, this is a little bit darker than my electric Urban Decay color. I'm going to very lightly, has some shimmer to it, just kind of feather it in. So I am going to take just my fan brush and dust off all that translucent powder and any of the fallout I had. Okay, now before I even put eyeliner on, or mascara or anything, I'm going to do my scales. So, actually I should probably remove my earrings for this. I'm actually using a wig cap that has this fishnet designed, and like I said, I don't have any hair to pin it to keep it taut, so I'm actually going to stick this on my face. As uncomfortable and as horrible as that sounds. Okay, so now that I have this on my head, doesn't this look comfortable? I totally think I should go to work with this. What do you think? Should have probably told you this before I stuck this horrid thing on my head. So I have the electric palette, and I'm going to be using the, what color am I going to be using? Let's use Gonzo for my scales, which is this light blue. And if I feel, once I start picking it up, I'm weird, I'll start probably adding colors. Might add a little bit of Freak or Thrash. I don't know. Crazy things could happen once I put my mask back on. Take a little bit of Gonzo in a brush. Gonna go right up here, and let's throw a little bit of Jilted. Why not? I always tend to try things for the first time when I'm on YouTube. Okay, so I got that horrid thing off my face, and it worked. Like, I wasn't sure how it was going to, but it did. So I've got some scales on, and now my hair is an even bigger mess. So I used mainly Chaos, but I threw some Jilted in there and just a little bit of Freak. So between these three colors, that's what I ended up using. And just for fun, why not? Let's do a highlight. So I'm going to use, this is the BECCA highlighter, and this is in the Opal. I just got this not too long ago. I just really love it right now. This is my favorite highlighter. I'm taking the MAC 130 brush, and yes, I know this is not a brush for highlighting, but I like it for my highlighter. Putting that right over the top. Also very lightly going over the top little scales to give it that kind of shimmer. Okay, now that we got that dreadful scaling done, we're going to do something fun, which is glitter. I like glitter. So I'm going to be using the Urban Decay. This is the Heavy Metal, the loose glitter, and I'm also going to be using the Bondage glue, which is also by Urban Decay, which is this stuff here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this guy here and put a little bit on the back of my hand, because I feel like just smearing it on my face would probably kind of flip my makeup. I'm going to be using the Sephora brush. This is actually a concealer brush. This is in the 76, and I'm just going to take that brush, and since it's kind of nice and flat, hoping that will work good for the glitter. So I'm going to take a little bit of glue, a little bit of glitter. I'm going to press right in down the center of the eye. I'm also going to go right underneath. I'm going to continue right underneath the eyebrow and also bring it out onto some of the scales. Also put some on the highlight area. Put some right in the center here. Even though this glitter is actually been completely rounded, so that way if it does get in your eye it won't scratch it. It's actually made out of the same thing as contact lenses, which is kind of cool. Still don't really want to get it in my eye. Okay, so I just did a quick coat of the Urban Decay, the Perversion mascara, and now I'm going to use, these are the ARDELL, the Double Up lashes in the 206, which are these long guys right here. I'm gonna pop those suckers on. Okay, so I get to my eyelashes on, and just to help blend them in, I use the Kat Von D. This is the Tattoo Liner in Trooper, and I just took that and kind of went over it just to blend it in. Now for the lips. I'm going to be using the OCC Lip Tone Pagan, and I'm going to line my lips with an Urban Decay and eyeliner, and this is one that I know is discontinued, but this is in Ransom. I'm going to line my lips. Put a little bit of this on. This is the new color. I already did a review on that. If you would like to see the review on the new OCC lip tars, I will put those down below as well. And then I will be also putting a little bit of OCC Rollergirl in the center right here as well to make an ombre. So what I like to do with my OCC, because I'm weird, I do everything backwards. If you want to be misled, watch what I do. Take a little bit of that and get close to the lip line, not right on it, because then I'm going to line my lips. Okay, so this is what I do. Now I'm going to line my lips, and if you want to do it the original way, or the right way, by lining your lips first, then go ahead. I just start lining. Okay, so my lip is lined. So now I'm going to take a little bit of Rollergirl. Go. Trying to see where you guys can see and I can see. Start in the center there. Okay, there's my very sad ombre. Very little not very noticeable. Okay, so I got my wig on. It's not quite the wig I wanted, but it works in this whole part thing. We're not going to talk about it. I also wanted to make a really cool headpiece. Didn't have the time to do that either, so I just put a necklace on. We won't talk about it being a necklace either. Alright, so if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next tutorial, and I really hope you enjoy. If you do decide to do a mermaid look, it is really fun, especially if you do decide to do glitter. So anyhow, I will see you guys in my next video. I keep getting little hairs everywhere. So wouldn't it be cool if I had like this right here and had all this like coral stuff that kind of bunched out? Like, I think that would be a cool headpiece.